Alright, we're getting things started here today, except where is our webcam? Did it somehow get pushed to the back? This happened to us last week too. I don't know what the heck is going on. Configure video? No. I don't know if it's hiding behind the game screen or if it's just completely... No, it looks like there's nothing hiding behind the game screen. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me try. I think last week when this happened, we had to remove it as a source and then reconnect it. Yeah, okay, there it is. So let me take a quick... I can go down to about there. No, it's about there. When we get into the game, we'll figure it out, because we have the Morrowind camera aligned with our character's inventory window so that shoulders and head will be on our character's shoulder and head. So it's just, if we turn this away, if we look about that way, we should kind of line up with it, which, oh, I'm scooting the wrong way in my chair, but yeah, okay. That checks out. We have it about right. My camera is just not quite lined up perfectly centered, but that's okay. That's good enough. Oh, so picking up where we left off last week. How close are we to our next level? 7 out of 10, not bad. We are doing house writer quests, and we have just got the quest to build our stronghold. So we gave them the 5,000 gold and a construction contract, and they said we would come back in 7 days. So we have a whole lot of junk in our inventory that we could clear up, go back to our base, and just unload the extra things we don't need. Let's see, we've got 4 pearls, that makes 196. We have 2 new rubies, that makes 195. We have vampire dust. That makes 32 vampire dust. A lot more books to sell to our favorite bookseller. I'm Silly Goose, and I completely missed that we have 2 diamonds down here. That makes 216. And then we have 2 emeralds. That makes 154. We also have a ghoul heart. We have some moon sugar. And some skooma. Hackalo leaf can just go in here, maybe, if there's room. There is. Keys and ash statues go upstairs. And we squeeze these in as tightly as we can. Nope. It doesn't go on top, it needs to go in between. Or just there. I mean, we're getting them in kind of close to each other. We're still running out of space. We've got only a couple hundred of them or something. Let's see, all of our keys. Master's lockpick, sure. Journeyman's lockpick even. Couple more keys. Some Master's probe and Journeyman's probe. Can we fix up our things? Yes, we can. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. We don't care about the ebony equipment. It can just go in Corpsey McGee over here. We have our Ring of Flight, our Ring of Shadows, our Balathar's Maze Band, and Safe Crossing, okay? Let's equip a weapon. Okay. We have some soul gems to drop off here. Ooh, we broke the 100 barrier on the common soul gems. We have 12 grand soul gems. Really, we only want to carry 4 around with us, which means we have 20 extras. Neato. And okay. Well, now we have 2 hammers with 2 uses each left. That's efficient. Okay, so we've got a bunch of books to get rid of and some potions for Nalcaria, the Fortify Strength potions, Cure Blight Disease, Cure Common Disease, Quality Restore Health. Because we really only want the... I lied, we do want to keep our Fortify Strength. We really only want the exclusive Restore Magicka, the Fortify Strength, and our custom Restore Health potions. And everything else Nalcaria can have. Cure Blight, Cure Common Disease, Quality Restore Health. Give us... Sure, you know what? 305 is fine.
Welcome.
Let's go to our favorite bookseller and give her a giant load of rare, secret, and banned books. I don't believe I've seen an Outlander with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? That one's an unnamed book? 1,733. Let's just give it to her for 700 because that's as much as she has and we appreciate it. And we support our local bookseller.
You need not be afraid. My anger is reserved for the foolish.
Excuse me? Your anger is reserved for the... I'm not scared of your anger. You know what? I will prove it. We're gonna taunt you. There you go. 2 taunts. Your anger is reserved for the foolish to the point where 2 taunts. Not 3, not 5, not 20. 2. TWO. That many taunts. Makes you feel like they need to be murdered in cold blood.
Give up.
Look at how much I care about your anger, dude. You need not be afraid. My anger is only for the... You're the foolish, dude. Like, you can't even hit me. Actually, why can't you hit me? My agility's only 105. Which... What is your agility at, buddy?
Now, you die.
Must be pretty low. You want a weapon? Here, you can borrow this one. It's all yours. Go ahead, try. You can do it. I believe in you. No? Fine. Not worth my time, buddy. What we can do, what we should do, what we haven't done, but I've been wanting to do, is we can go find all of the sleepers. There are 15 in total. I know we found a few just here and there, but we can go find all of them and secure all 15 of our reputation points that we can gain from them. So for those who aren't aware, Sleepers Awake is the single biggest source of reputation in the entire game. You get 15 points from the quest, and ostensibly you can beat the quest in parts by oh, I mistyped that. It's supposed to be a P. Ostensibly, you can beat the quest in parts by eliminating 4 Dagoth cultists who are responsible for brainwashing these people. These 15 people. You can eliminate this Dagoth, this Hanarai, and then this Dagoth to cure them of all the brainwashing. But if you just beat the main quest, then the head honcho Dagoth himself is dead, and it effectively does the same thing. But then afterwards, you have to go talk to every single one of these people individually in order to get the reputation point out of them. I'm gonna go check my phone real quick, and then we'll start hunting down these leads. Okay, yeah, I did put it on charger. I wasn't a silly goose today like I was before. So we are in Balmora now, which is these two. I'm pretty sure we've caught both of these guys, but we'll double check just to make sure. We don't want to leave any stones unturned. Landras Balal and Rarian Rodaris. So one of them is this guy, I'm pretty sure. No, not this guy.
It is always an honor, Nerevarine.
There's 2 of them who wander around town. Wonder where Orky McGee went. Are you one of them? Hey, you are.
So I've just awakened from a dream. Thank you again. I will tell everyone the devil.
Okay. So we did not get a journal update, which means we've talked to him before. But there's another one somewhere. Did Mr. Orky McGee fall in the river? No, I don't think so. Well, we ran this way. I don't know. Either he's gone forever or he'll come back sometime in the future. It's not that big of a deal. He doesn't serve any purpose except populating the city and just bringing life to it. Okay.
May I help you, Outlander?
Are you the same one we've already found? Landris Balal. Yes, you are. Oh, nope. He's still around somewhere. He just threatened us. Hey, there's Hole.
It wants something.
Yeah, do you know where whatever his name is? The guy who just wanders around town and does nothing? Oh, there he is. Hey, Orky Mickey. Why should I give up? I'm not worried about you in the slightest. You're not the guy we're looking for. We're looking for Rararian Radaris. He's supposed to be somewhere just around town. On the streets.
What do you want of me?
I want to find one of your neighbors. You're the same guy we've talked to twice. Oh, there goes Orky Miggy again. There's a Rararian in one of the alleys.
Aren't you a sight?
I don't know, am I a sight? If you think I'm a sight, do you think I'm the kind of person you should tell you think is a sight? Rowarian.
Find me worthy.
Let's see what this has to say about where he might be found. Oh, he's wearing a green robe. I am so silly. We walked right past him. He's this guy then.
I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream.
Yes.
Do you mean
There you go. See, we got the journal
under a
update.
spell, a curse?
That means...
And this was caused by sixth house.
Wait, we have not talked to him before. And that's because I'm a silly goose. Because I thought...
But I haven't thanked you.
I genuinely thought... Yeah, I don't
Nothing
care.
to offer but my
I
thanks.
genuinely thought that every single... sleeper in the entire game... Hey buddy, are you done being a ding-dong? I thought that every single sleeper in the entire game was wearing the rags. The ugly brown outfit like this guy. But apparently, at least one is wearing the green robe of green robitude. Let's see. Who else is around? We have the Plot and Plaster in Telerunes and Dralis Gilu in Peligade. Where is Telerunes? Why don't I know where Telerunes is? It's way over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, it's here. Why is the guy in Hasur responsible for 3 people over here in this general area, 2 in Balmora and 1 in Peligade, and then 1 person way over here in Telerunes? That's just... okay. Anyway, let's go to Peligade first. And we'll find somebody just wandering around. And we have crunchy ankles. Don't forget, that's important. Always important to have crunchy ankles before you go on an adventure. And then there's other dreamers who are out and about. These are just kind of populated by the cut content mod we have called Cutting Room Floor. Because in the original game files there was a plethora of just generic NPCs called Dreamer. But they were removed from the game for who knows why. And the Cutting Room Floor puts them back into the game. Actually kind of similar to how in Blood Moon there's a whole bunch of generic werewolves that you can find scattered about the forest Very similar how these dreamers are. Hey, there's a drow in the lake. Oh, buddy, you can hit me, but Mr. Orky McGee can't. What is this? Have we been in here? Panat? I don't think we've been in here. Really? I hope that was worth it. I was just doing an explore. I didn't come here to murder, but I suppose that's what you wanted, isn't it? I mean, why else would you attack me, of all people? Hey there, Nick's Hound, my boy. You got the blight. Let's cure you of that. Let's see what's down this way first. Nope, more of the nonsense. Hey there. No, you also want to die? Okay. There, I escaped having to deal with you. Ooh, gold. Amulet of opening? That's not the worst. Hey there, guys.
Do you have the key to the
I sure do.
Have the key.
There you go.
Let me go.
And we'll take that so no one can ever use it again. Your turn. There you go. And we'll take that. And one more. Hello, TESIII. You can go free too. And remember the twin lamps.
What do you ask, master?
I am not your master. You are free. And if you play your cards right, no one will ever have to know that you were a slave at some point. Because... Okay, no. Because anyone who knew you were a slave is either dead or going to die soon. Belt of fluid evasion. Let's see here. Amulet is slow falling. That was like one of our OG enchanted items that we used. Moon sugar. Always nice to open up a crate and find a little crack. Skooma. Ooh, a diamond. Soul gem. No, 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 no! I am so dumb. I do that way too often. We don't need a divine intervention from here. There's a key I wanted to pick up. What happens if I change my spell while it's being cast? No, it still does it. Oh well. Okay, well, we're not very far away. We can go back in a minute. We are looking for a dreamer, and that's probably you.
I feel as though I've just... Do you mean...
It is.
Have I been...
Yes, you have. Thank you very much for telling everybody that we saved you. Let's go back to Panat. It's over here somewhere. Yep, here it is. There it is. Alrighty daddy. That is what I meant to click on. Yes, we take banned books. celerity. The Axeman, we take those. Scroll of the Mage's Eye, summon a skeleton, elemental burst. Okay, there's a key around here somewhere. Do you have it on your corpse? Yes, you do. Okay, was that just another slave key? It was, okay. That means he was the boss of this place. He was weaker than half of the other people in here. Okay, so next closest on the list I think will be Saran. Or we could go to the Vivek ones first. There's also the one at the Areno Plantation. Let's go to the plantation, then hit all the Vivek ones, and then hit Saran on the way back. And then we'll make our way to Telerune. Because the Areno Plantation is one of these ones, right? It's somewhere like north of Vivek, I think. Maybe it just doesn't have its own little map marker. That might be the only difference. Hi, little Gore buddy. Your name is Corky, and we love you.
I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. How can I help? I am a farmer. I grow...
Corky. Okay. Well, as long as you name your guar and treat them well, we will have no problems. Okay, one of these might be the Arena Plantation. Hello. Uh-oh. Betty Netch. The Bull Netch. Okay, I won't bother any of them, don't worry. Grobagrat Plantation. Not the one I'm looking for. Well, let's go to Vivek. We've got a few cantons to search, and then we'll come back out and find this plantation. Let's see, we have Arena, St. Olms, Redoran, Halelu, and St. Dellen. It will be quickest to go first Halelu, and then Redoran, then Arena, then St. Dellen, and then St. Olms, I think. Okay, that was close. I wasn't sure if I was going to make that jump or not. Halelu, are you... You're in the canal works. Which means we're going to go down here. Pop this to local. Hey, you might be a dreamer. You are.
Do you mean...
Hey, thanks for the journal update. Okay, there's that one. Now, next is Redoran. You are in the Waste Works, okay?
Yes, it is.
Actually, I don't know why I'm silly and forget how to go places. And I also mix up my east and my west. Okay, there's a dreamer somewhere in here.
I feel as though I've just awakened.
Huh.
Do you mean, have I been...
You're also not wearing the brown. That must explain why I was never able to find all of them before. I just, when I'm looking for dreamers, I think I subconsciously just ignore anyone who's not wearing the brown. But apparently that is folly. Okay, now we can go to Arena, and the person in Arena is at also the Wasteworks. And okay, nobody up around this way. Ah, it's you. Okay, we must have talked to you at once before. Now we have St. Ulm and St. Dylan, and it is Canal North 1 on St. Ulm's and Wasteworks on St. Dylan.
Can I help you out?
So Canal South 1 is this one.
What do you want of me, Outlander? Oh yes, feel free. My time is yours.
Did I read that wrong? Canal North 1. I did read that wrong. That means I walked right past it. Okie dokie. Oh wait, North 3. Hey buddy.
I feel as though I've just awakened from
That's nice.
You mean, have I been...
Yes, you have. Okay. Now we can go to the Wasteworks here at St. Dylan.
I feel as though I've just awakened.
Aha.
Do you mean...
Yes, I do. Thank you. Okay. So that is all of the sleepers in Vivek. We need to find the Arano Plantation. I thought that it was right next to the Drin Plantation, but that's the Arvel Plantation, and I'm a silly goose. Crunchy ankles deployed. Okay, let's see. That's Pelagate, and that's the Drin Plantation. Is this the one that I already looked at? Yes, that's the Grow Bagrat Plantation. Where is the Arano Plantation? Is that Rolly the Guar? It is Rolly the Guar. How have we not?
You look like you could.
Yes.
You see, Raleigh and I are heading to Vivek to deliver.
Certainly.
There's a good fellow. See, Raleigh, I told you that.
I don't know how I missed you this whole time. I could have sworn we escorted you like 12 million years ago. I am so sorry I left you hanging for so long. Hey, Nate. Good to see you. Yeah, glad we were still playing Morrowind too. Yeah, we just be doing Morrowind on Mondays now that we've beaten all of the big things and are just doing little things now. Yeah, Baldur's Gate I don't know nearly as well as I know Morrowind, so I can't kick ass at it very well, and in fact I get my ass kicked very much, as you maybe have seen on the few times you've been able to tune in. Always good to have you whenever you are able, either way around it. But it's still very fun. Very good storyline. There's a whole lot to do in that game. Like, I just know, like, in all the choices I get to make, there's extra stuff that I'm not seeing out the other end of things. So yeah, that is a fun game, but we're always happy to have you, whether it's just on Morrowind Mondays or if it's something else. They don't let Rolly inside. It's so sad. Let's go without Rolly. Come on. But we're pretty close to the end of Baldur's Gate 3. And the plan is when we finish Baldur's Gate 3, the next game we're going to be moving on to for our main is Life is Strange 2. Never played it before, but I played the heck out of the first Life is Strange. And 100%ed it, got all the achievements, played through it several times to see all the different storyline outcomes and etc. But just for some reason, I've never played any of the sequels. So, one of our supporters, Mechlord, I'm not sure if you've ever been in chat at the same time as them, was like, hey, I've got an extra copy if you want it. And we're like, heck yeah. So we're going to be playing that one next. And then I've also got... Because the very first thing that kind of got me into streaming was Super Mario Maker. I've watched a few Super Mario Maker streamers and enjoy the content, and I would like to do it. So I've also got a capture card. And I'm going to try to figure out how to get that set up and hooked up to my Switch so that I can just do some Super Mario Maker maybe like once a week or so. Okay, where are we going specifically?
It'll be lonely without Raleigh, but we'll
Yeah, where is this shop? I forget what you said. Yeah, where are we going though? Agrippa Harina. Oh, she's in your...
She's a clothier in Vivek.
Foreign Quarter Canal Works, thank you.
Foreign Quarter.
Tend to find it's nostalgia that beats the new games. Sometimes you find a good gym. Yeah, I mean, I'm still playing Morrowind 23 years later, so I think you know that I agree with you on that one. But I also would argue that Morrowind is just an objectively good game anyway. Nostalgia be damned. There's lots of problems with it. A lot of areas, like especially the combat system, doesn't hold up well by modern standards, but the storyline is pretty much unbeatable. The overall gameplay is great. The fact that you can just, even in games that are like Baldur's Gate 3 is a perfect example of a modern game that is very renowned for letting you choose to do anything you want and letting you just face the consequences for any choice you want to make. Even in Baldur's Gate 3, you can't choose to just kill the people who are supposed to be quest relevant and just not do any quests. You still have to follow the storyline, and that's just not something that you can do in Baldur's Gate 3, a game that is critically acclaimed for giving players an absolutely nearly unprecedented freedom of choice. In Baldur's Gate 3, you can just go straight up murder Vivek and go become a murder hobo across the entire world, or the country, the province of Vardenfell. And there's nothing to stop you other than the guards who will try to kill you. If you can fight out the guards, you can do that. Just the absolute immense freedom that this game provides is, I think, my favorite part about it. But yeah, if I can figure out how to get this capture card to work, I think the plan will be we'll do Life is Strange 2. We'll still do Morrowind Mondays, and then we'll do Life is Strange 2 Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then we'll do Super Mario Maker on Friday, which is a very diverse... It's an open world RPG and a storyline... What do you call it? Like a Telltale game series. It's if Life is Strange 2 follows the same format as Life is Strange 1, it's interactive story game, and then a creative platformer in which it's like very, but I think in my bio I say I play all kinds of games, and I think it'll check out once we beat Baldur's Gate 3. We actually get a little bit more variety. But, I mean, what do I know? I'm just a bad gamer who plays badly.
Certainly. The two of us are more than glad.
Okay. Hey, I didn't do it for you or for your money. I did it for Rolly the Guar, because we love Rolly in this household. Okay, but we still need to go find the Arano plantation. Arano. We need to go north. And I know that it's somewhere in this general area. Okay, this is the same one we've come to like 3 times. Come on now. Let's go check over here. No, Nilera's farmhouse is not the Areno plantation. Pierre Net's farmhouse, same thing, not the plantation. Hey, are you just... You're a custom spell maker who just stands out here amongst the rocks? Any rumors? The blight is gone. I did that. You're welcome. Restore health potions. Not usually needed, but I do have a few just in case. Okay, you don't have anything interesting to say. How disappointing. There's just a random spell maker. Is this the plant? Durara's farmhouse. That's not a plantation. Well, there's Saran. I guess we're going to get to Saran, and then maybe we'll just cheat and look up where the plantation is. Because the one in Saran is Neldris Lervu. Neldris, where are you? You're Neldris.
Just awakened from a dream.
You have armor on.
Have I been?
I do mean, yes, you have been. The kitted out orc, who myself and lots of other new players will murder for his gear because it's one of the easiest to find sources of glass armor in the game. Where is this plantation? I just want to view it on the map. And this is kind of cheating, but also it's like... Okay, so I was right close to it.
Where would you like to go?
Realistically, we should be able to like stop and ask somebody, hey, I know it's in this general area, but I'm not sure exactly where. Can you point us in the right direction? And somebody would be able to point you in the right direction, so... We're just gonna play it off as if that's how it happened. Someone was like, oh yeah, it's by the riverbank north of Lirinetti's farm. You've been there, right? And we're like, yeah, we've been there. On accident, but we've been there. Okie dokie. Is it here? No. It's up there. Don't get stuck on the cork bowl, Brutes, you silly goose. Hey, it's a Kagooty with the booty! Okay.
How does it feel to be famous, Nerevarine?
I'm looking for a dreamer who's on your property. I was hoping they'd be inside. Is it one of your farmers?
I feel as though I've just
It is your farmer.
Do you mean, have I been?
Yes, I do mean, and yes, you have been. Do you want me to leave a rampaging coyote here in your field? No? Okay, I'll take it out of your field. Maybe. Come on, buddy. Okay, well, it's just gonna have to die in your field then, sorry. Okay, let's go back a smidge. So we got all of these ones. We still haven't gone to Telerune yet, but we'll get there. Aldrune, Margon, Cole, and Aldvalothi. So those are all quite a bit away. Let's go to Telerune first, and then we'll wrap around the other side of the island. Which means... I think from... Are we closer to Vivek? Or closer to Saran? We can grab a Silt Strider in Saran. Ooh, get that crunch. Okay. Why the heck? That was weird. Somebody like just pull on my door as they were walking by but not try to come in? I don't know.
I don't believe I've seen an outlander.
Yes, you haven't. Please take us east. That's gonna be the closest direction.
Why walk when you can ride? This
Good point. Let's take a ride. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go to a boat, aren't we? I'm silly and forgot. Hey, will you take us to, okay, Tel Bernora? That'll be our middle point. I want you to take me, please, to Sadrith Mora. And then from here...
You're looking for a ship. What's your
Yep.
destination?
Can you take us? You cannot take us to Telerune. Okay. Well, if you can't take us to Telerune, we'll just go there on our own. It's this way? Okay, easy peasy. I'm gonna want this ring. Walking on the water is so much more efficient than swimming through it. And jumping even more so. Okay, in Telerune we are looking for somebody at the Plot and Plaster. Who do we got? Okay. It's this building.
I feel as though I've just awakened from a dream.
Oh, really? You're a bartender.
Have I been?
Yes, I do mean yes, you have been. Are you? Okay. So we still have Aldrune, except I'm pretty sure we got that person already, but we'll double check. We have Margon, Cole, and Aldvalothi, which are all the way around the other side of the island. So this will be the way to go. And
Good day, Outlander.
good day.
I'm Mora's caravaner. Tell
That's
me your
nice.
destination.
Aldrune, please. Why am I trying to look at my map? I'm a silly goose. Who is in Aldrune? Dravasa and Drethi. Pretty sure they are somewhere. They gotta be further away from us. One of these houses? That's the one. I think I went very inefficiently. Hey.
I feel as though I've just awakened. Thank you again.
Okay, yeah, we have talked to them already. We need to get to Margon. I bet the guards think I'm a menace. Like, you're just jumping around and getting in the way. Yeah, I don't know where all these bots keep coming from, but we're not interested in buying viewers. That is just, nope, not something we're doing. First few of them that showed up, I did not realize they were bots, but yeah, I've gotten the message, I've gotten the hints. Assy Sarah Milk. Are you Assy Sarah Milk? No. Are you Assy Sarah Milk? No, you're kind. Arashura. Are you Arashura? Kind of.
What do you want of me?
I want you to get out of the ground. Okay, well, I must have already talked to you. Okay, we have Cool and Ald Velothi.
Welcome to the village of Margon.
That's nice. I don't want to be here.
Where would you like to go?
I am where I want to go. Indris Dilmeen is in her own shack. Oh, the far one. Got it.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Oh.
I feel as though I've just awakened. Do you mean, have I?
Yes. Yes. Okay. And last, but certainly not least, although maybe close to least, the one in Ald Velothi. You can't take us there. Is there no fast travel at all to Ald Velothi? That's sad. Oh well. It doesn't take us but a minute to get there. Oh shoot. I forgot that I had recall activated instead of my ring of water walking. That's what I get for being a silly goose.
Good day, Outlander. I'm Balmora's caravaner.
That's nice. Take us north. Hey,
Good day, Outlander.
you want to get out of this storm? Take us north.
Planning a journey. Where would you like to go?
I would like to go somewhere that you won't take me. Ashalmawia. Okay, and here in Ald Velothi we are looking for Very Daratharin. Nope, not you. Nope, not you. You. Yes, that's right. You were.
And this was caused by Sixth House cultists.
That's right. And Degathur.
I hope, but I haven't thanked you.
You haven't done anything.
I have nothing to offer but my thanks. But I
That's nice.
everyone I know how you have saved my life.
That's great. That's all we ask for, is for you to tell everyone. Perfect. So, We gained 11 more reputation points from that. And that is the single biggest source of reputation in the entire game. Due to an error in Nedris Laravu's dialogue, it is possible to repeatedly receive reputation points each time you mention 6th house to him, after you have saved him from Dagoth's influence. This only works if you save Nedris by killing Dagoth level instead of finishing the main quest. Once you complete the main quest, the glitch no longer works. This bug only applies to Nedris and no other sleepers. Okay. Well, that is all of the sleepers. Unless there's some added in by... I mean, we know that there's some unnamed ones added in by the cutting room floor, but unless there's some added in by Tamriel Rebuilt with all of this content, which, to be fair, there's quite a lot of content. But I don't think there's any 6th house sleepers. I'm pretty sure they're all just kind of geographically limited to the island of Ardenfell, even if not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Even if not, even if that does not make sense for the game, but it kind of does make sense for the game, because the blight storms kind of cover the area of Dagoth's influence. Oh, hey, we having a little cookout? No, nobody wants to cook out with me. I don't have any food, but I'll trade diamonds for a nice cooked steak. No? Anyone? Nobody? Well, I'm gonna hold on to this just in case, and if one of you hits me, then you're gonna die. Here, we'll make... Okay, who wants to die? Which one of you will it be? Anyone? Someone? Bueller? Bueller? Okay, well, you go die first. Then you, and finally you. It was that shield that kept you alive the longest. You did very good with that shield. You should feel proud of yourself. Ooh, free gold. Let's see. Really, the thing that we need is to wait. Aw, look at that. Quamafords are just hanging out with his buddy the rat. They're just chilling like villains. Are you chilling like a villain? What was that? Was a commercial for orthopedic shoe insoles. Why is... I don't know. I don't know. Or there's that. There's a local. I'm pretty sure it's a criminal defense attorney, some kind of a lawyer. There's a local attorney who's got his ads is like, if the cops start treating you like a villain, that's when you know you gotta call Dylan. And I'm like, that's a great ad. That is just a great ad. Like, lawyers are scum in general, just as a rule, but that's still a good ad. Okay, we found a thing to explore. Roleth Ancestral Tomb. Skeleton, you are already dead, and as a dead thing, you pose more of a threat than 3 living people all at once. That's just sad. Like, they suck so bad. Anything exciting going on here? You have a soul gem for us there, mister? Yes, you do. Thank you. It's a kitty cat. It's a slave kitty. You're a cattle for the Bernie clan? Wait, are you... Okay, do you like me enough? But you're a very pretty kitty and you have giant bulbous eyeballs. They're very shiny. Okay, if you're a cattle, I'm guessing that you don't have a key to set you free. Cattle usually don't. Murda, you have a demon Tonto, poison mirror robe, and the ring of Namira. Constant effect reflect for 30%. That is a good ring. That is an authentically good ring. Like, my best ring is the Ring of Azura of Night Eye and 3 points of Restore Fatigue. My other ring is Marara's ring, which is Reflect 20%, which is also a very good ring. Fortify Acrobatics and resist normal weapons. And then I have the Necromancer's Amulet. But Reflect 30% is really good. What does UASP have to say about you, Murda? Let's find out. Murda is a Nord vampire enforcer, lording over Reloth Ancestral Tomb near Cool. She's quite a following with cattle and undead guardians. Raxel Burney wants you to kill her because she took Burney cattle. She's wearing a poison mirror robe and a pair of extravagant shoes. Wields a demon Tonto and carries medium amount of gold. Aside from her natural resistance to shock, immunity to frost, ability to shield herself, and natural frost damage spell, she knows the following spell: Shark Feather, Olm's Juiced Off Feather, Dire Weakness to Poison, Dire Weakness to Shock, Daedric Bite, and Vivek's Wrath. I smell Bernie blood on you. Die. Really? There's no mention of the ring that she wears? The Ring of Namira? That might explain why I didn't know about it. Ring of Namira is an artifact associated with Daedric Prince Namira. It is an unused item that didn't make it into the final game. Ah, so this must have been added in by the cut content mod, cutting room floor. So it wasn't directly implemented in the game. It can't be spawned with console commands, unlike most other pieces of unused content. All that can be found in the ring is its model, texture, and icon in Morrowind's VSA file. For more information on unused content in the general, please see the related page. The ring texture is 2 lines of text of the Daedric alphabet. Top line reads Ring of Namira, and the bottom line reads Rue. Where? There's no Daedric text on this. There is no Daedric text on this. Okay, well that explains why I didn't know anything about it. It's added in by the cutting room floor. Hey.
What can I do for you? We are the true master, the burn vampire.
I would set you free if I could. Well, just walk out the front door. No one's gonna stop you. I made sure that everyone was killed, but you don't have long before the ghosts respawn, so hop to it. I mean, you probably have like a day. I don't know how long it takes an ancestor ghost to come back. Cliff Racer, go away. Where does this path go? Anywhere exciting? Well, it goes to a T intersection on this path. Maybe this path goes somewhere exciting, huh? It'll go somewhere, but is this place exciting? That's the question. Hi, Mr. Chonk. The Allen Ancestor Tomb. You want up? You want lap time? There's a good... Oh, no. Don't put your claws in my chest, please. Thank you. Or, I mean to say my neck. Don't put your claws in my neck. But also don't put them in my chest. You're a good boy. You're a beautiful puppy wuppy. Did you know that you're daddy's favorite? Oh. An Argonian, a Khajiit, and a Dunmer. Vampire, one and all. Oh, you know what? I'm a silly goose. And I didn't take the vampire dust off of... Well, did she have vampire dust? I feel like she didn't. I feel like if she did, I would have taken it. And I just... I'm assuming she should have had it. But either way, I'm not going back. Hey there, y'all want to die? Whoever wants to die, come on, step on up. Do you want to die too? No? You saw what I did to him? Oh, no? You changed your mind? Okay. Hey, Orbarian. Yeah, I grew out a lot of this hair, so I had to cut off a lot of this hair to make up for it. Puppy. That's enough. You don't need to lick so much. How you doing today, Orbarian? Always good to see ya. This is the tiniest tomb in the history of ancestor tombs, isn't it? No, you don't deserve to die, Nixhound. Okay, so we're not sure where this path went in the other direction. Not too bad. Celebrated your 33rd birthday. Well, happy birthday! You are... How old am I? How old am I? You are just a few months older than me. So I will be celebrating that same birthday here in just a couple months. Hey look, it's the people who decided they didn't want to play nice and share their campfire. Okay, that's where that other side of that path went. Now we know. What's off in this direction? Ooh, another ancestor tomb. So, a very happy birthday. Sorry, I am not smart, so it took me a minute to figure out how old I am. I stopped counting after I turned 18 because I didn't care anymore. I will take the gold. I'll take the lockpick. You're a good puppy. But it also means that I look very, very stupid when I try to... I'm like, I know I'm right around that age somewhere, but I don't know if it's like a little more or a little less. And then people are like, how do you not know how old you are? Are you dumb? or just stupid. Okay, there's a key here somewhere. I can see its icon. A lot of times there'll be like a key hiding on this little ledge that goes around a room. Is it under this robe? No, there's no key there. Is it behind here? But anyway, I hope you had a good birthday. Sorry for telling you a week late, but I didn't find out until just now. Hope you got all the things you asked for. Actually, I'm getting in trouble with my mother because she wants a list of birthday ideas, things, and I don't know what to tell her because there's not a whole lot that I want. There's like 3 things that I might want. Now you have conjunctivitis. Oh, that does not sound good. Happy birthday from the universe. Here's a eye disease. I don't know what conjunctivitis is. Sorry. I'm assuming it's an eye disease because you said it's in one of your eyes. But if this too shall pass, then it's not something that's permanent or terminal, so that's good at least. Oh, you survived the hit, Bone Lord. You're stronger than all your brethren in here. Oh, you survived. You used your shield. You tanked my hits with your shield. Yeah, that's just down to 0 durability left. So you didn't survive as much as tank. But, I mean, still, credit where credit's due. Ooh, security upgrade. Yep, we'll take the soul gem. Coat of flour, ash salts. I don't see anything else around here I'm interested in. Not too serious, just some irritation of the eye. It doesn't hurt, but it's very wet, as if you're constantly... Oh, that sounds... I don't know if uncomfortable is the right word, but like... something similar to uncomfortable. Inconvenient. It's like you'd constantly want to like wipe it away from your eye because you can feel it. I've had I don't know if I've had conjunctivitis before, but I've had like just my eye constantly watering for days on end, and I didn't quite know why, and it's just annoying to deal with. Ooh, skin and a heart. Yes, please. I don't know, is that conjunctivitis or is that just unrelated? I don't know how to... I'm not good at medical things and I never go to the doctor because I'm a broke-ass bitch. So, if I've had things, I just genuinely don't know. But I'm glad you're getting it taken care of and diagnosed, and... as much as I don't take care of myself, I don't think that other people should have to be in a situation where they don't take care of themselves. Yeah, the birthday was fun. Went boating with your dad and had a small party back home. Oh, that's cool. Could have been the same thing. Was there redness? I genuinely don't know. It's been a number of years, and it's not something that was that big of a deal in all honesty, so I genuinely don't remember. Just kind of annoying for a while, but it might have been redness. It's colloquially known as pink eye. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think that I've had it then because I'm familiar with pink eye just like as an idea. Like of how you can get it. Maybe you say that there's different ways that can cause it, but if okay, this is like not wrapping right, and I think it might accidentally be sitting on top of the key. So let's just do a little TCL here. Nope, the key is not underneath this. There's no layer above, right? Okay, correct. There is no layer above. Where is this key? It's not in the urn. Well, I have no idea where this key is. Should be like right here, right in this corner. It's not that, is it? No, that's just a dark spot. I don't know. Can't find this key anywhere. Yeah, time for TCL. TCL doesn't help unless you saw it. If you saw it and I'm just silly and blind, well, then that just means I'm silly and blind. But there's been a couple instances where there's been a key marked on the map with the polyhedroscope, and we cannot find it. And it's always been a key. Every time there's been a enchantment or living creature, that has been accurate. But there's been a couple times where even with TCL, oh, there it is. There it is. Even with TCL, we could not find a key anywhere. Oh, not the potion, it was the scroll. May your feet be swift and soar? May your feet be swift and soar? No, that's not an O. Sure. May your feet be swift and sure. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't want this stupid potion. I'll drink it. I'll be burdened. Oh no, now I weigh extra. I think I might be playing tricks on you. I mean, I thought I saw it several times because a lot of this patterning will look, and like the patterning on these plinths will look like right there. That spot is like conspicuously extra dark, and it might be something, but it's just a patterning. So, oh hey skeleton, you failed to defend. I will pick your bones. No? Okay, then I'll chop them. You failed to defend your home, and I went in and ransacked it. I forgot what I was saying a second ago. Must not have been important because I was the one saying it, so doesn't matter. Any more cool caves to explore in this uncharted region that we're currently in? Semi-uncharted. We were just there, weren't we? Yes, we were. Yes, that is exactly what I was referencing. I've got a bone to pick with you, but like, I had a lockpick in my hand, so I'm just gonna pick his bones. Oh, you know what? We could go to the Vassar Dinodont Ebony Mine. We went to that cave on the very first episode, our very first stream. We went there, but you just pop in for like 2 seconds and pop right back out. Just so that you can document that you've been there. And then you get Mamea, Sanctum of Awakening. Oh yeah, we've been in here. That's right, it's a 6th house space. And then you get it documented in your journal. And you can go talk to a few people and get a few rewards, and what we chose was a, well, not our bound longbow, but a Dahrk longbow.
What can I do for you, Master Thief? Thanks for delivering my shipment for me. I won't forget
Oh,
it.
okay. You're the Unreliable Thieves Guild member. Oh, man. I completely forgot about you. I'm like, who is this guy just wandering out in the middle of nowhere? He looks suspicious. Oh, that's probably because he is suspicious. He's a thief. Have we been in here? No, we have not. Hey, athletics increased to 80. A frost atronach and a storm atronach? Okay, where's the flame atronach? Where is it? No, you're not a flame atronach. You're a winged twilight. Also, why are there Daedra in this ancestor tomb instead of things that belong in ancestor tombs? Ooh, Grand Soul Gem, I'll take it. I'll take the Daedra skin and the Drow wax. Iron broadsword. Herbs. Yeah, we'll take your heart. Take your heart and your skin. We already looted you, sorry. Forgot. Hummus root. Corkbowl root. Pair of gauntlets. And some chokeweed. You've got a steel saber stabbed into you. Potion of burden. Ooh. Void salts. Scroll of Darrier's blessing. Velothian shield. Restore health 10 points on self. Wow. Or I could just wait 10 seconds for the exact same effect. We did crash a Daedra party. Aw, little Qualma Forager, you're the toughest fighter around. I'm gonna let you live. Anyway, we need to go south. If we're gonna get... What is this? We definitely haven't been there. Don't even know how the map marker got shown off. Ooh, Bone Lord. I'll take the soul gem, thank you. Guess you could call me a backstabber. Oh, there's a hole. Geronimo! Aw, that was disappointing. Ooh. Soul of Sotha-Sil. What does that do? Oh well, I must have missed it, but I don't care that much. We can also do Vivex Mystery and Civi Restoration. Restore everything. Wait. Why does it do enchant? Why does it do some of the things 0 points? That must be a bug. And restore everything. Oh well, doesn't matter. We don't need the restoration anyway. Okay. What was this away? Oh, Ore Baron, you have not... You've been here quite a number of times. I honestly thought you had already given us a follow. Well, thank you very much for the follow. Corpse of a warrior. We're gonna take all your cool things. I genuinely thought that you were already a follower this whole time. shows how much I pay attention and how much I beg for followers. This is a pretty cool... This is a pretty cool ancestral tomb, though. Like all these corpses laid out, you look like you got up and then... You're the corpse of a fallen warrior. All the rest of them are corpse of a warrior. So maybe fallen warriors don't get honored the same way. And then... It's like, it's set up so you walk this way and you fall into a trap, and then there's the most powerful guy right there to beat the crap out of you. This is an interesting ancestor tomb. Oh, did we reach a follower goal? Well, the idea is... the main follower goal originally was 50 followers because that's the amount you need for Twitch affiliate. But you also need an average of 3 viewers or greater per stream. And the Baldur's Gate streams that we've been doing just don't get viewers. I think I have like an average of like 6 viewers on our Morrowind Monday streams. Sometimes we get like up to like 10 people. Sometimes we're like 3 or so. But on average, I think it's like 6 on the Morrowind Mondays. But Baldur's Gate, I think I have like an average of like 1.5. Just because there's like 1,000 people playing Baldur's Gate. And who am I? I suck. Nobody wants to watch me. So because of that, I just don't have enough viewers to qualify for affiliate anyway. I'm pretty sure, just based on the better understanding of how Twitch works that I've learned over the course of streaming these last few months, is I'm pretty sure once we move away from Baldur's Gate, when we beat it, which will probably be in another week or two, and we move on to the next games that we're going to play that are a lot less popular games, which, ironically enough, for how I understand Twitch, less popular games means you're going to get more viewers out of it, which is not quite what I was expecting, but oh well, I wanted to play Baldur's Gate, so I did. No, we've been in this one. But anyway, I'm rambling here. The point is, the follower goal is we've hit our big follower goal to make affiliate, to qualify for affiliate, but we still need to just have more average viewers. When we do, then we get to do things like channel rewards points. So if you watch, you collect points over time, and then you can redeem them for things like I'm gonna have give a treat to the dog, and I'm gonna have sock reveal because I wear weird socks all the time, and a couple of streamers that I follow do sock reveals, and it's always funny. There's the classic hydrate and sit up straight, and just things like that are all going to get added to the stream as soon as I am able to be affiliate, and it just better interaction and better communication and things like that with the viewers and followers. I'd watch you stream Baldur's Gate 3 if I had any interest in it. Ooh, got him. Nope, that's a fair point. It's not for everybody. Not every game is, and no one's going to tell you you have to have interest in it. You're familiar with the redeem system. Perfect, because I'm barely familiar with it. I'm mostly trying to understand things that I am not smart enough to understand. And there's been a lot of helpful streamers. Like when I'm not streaming, I'll be working or whatever, of course, but I'll have the stream open on another streamer's window. Sometimes other streamers will come into my stream, and I've had a lot of helpful streamers who know a lot more about this stuff than I do, have just been giving me tips and tricks and explaining to me how the system works and basically how Twitch as a platform works, and the general idea behind what I can do to make affiliate status properly and how to treat our viewers right so that you're being engaged and having a good time. Like, some of it is just, you know, talk to people, hang out, and be a cool, chill dude. And there's other things that, like, I wouldn't have thought of, like, make sure you are, what's what the guy told me the other day? Wungus das Pungus is the streamer who I was talking to the other day, and he's a pretty cool dude. And what was it that he told me? And now I can't remember because I'm stupid. But he was saying, make sure that you, what was he saying? I'm not going to remember exactly what he told me, but the gist of it was, whenever you do a schedule, like we play Morrowind on Mondays, for example, we do Morrowind Mondays, make sure that you remember which of your viewers like are here for Morrowind, like Orbearing, you're here for Morrowind, but you're not here for Baldur's Gate 3. Something about, like, if you pay attention to which people are in which streams, then you can do a better job of engaging with those people and, like, code switching. That was the term, because do code switching with your different groups, because if you stream different games, you're not always going to get the same groups of people who are in, and you do code switching to engage better. Like, the attitude you have while playing Morrowind will be different than the attitude you have while playing Baldur's Gate 3, kind of a thing. I am terrible at remembering terms, and it took me 12 business days to remember the term code switching. But that was a tip that I'm pretty sure Wungus das Pungus told me, and I'm like, that is actually a very good idea, because the games have different vibes, and so if you're playing a game with a different vibe, you should have a different vibe with the people who are watching, and it makes perfect sense, but I didn't think of it on my own. So yeah, and just like tips, little things that, like, I don't think of, but other people are like, hey, this is a good idea. It helps people be engaged, and it'll help you get more success out of having a good time streaming. And so yeah, not there yet, but we're very, very close. We're on the cusp. Our total average is like 2.89 or something along those lines. So once we finish with Baldur's Gate 3 and we move on to another game that will probably give us a better average streamer, I'm fairly certain we're going to break through almost immediately. Is there nothing in here but ebony? I don't want ebony. I already have too much of this stuff. I follow this other guy who's celebrating his 3rd year of affiliate status. Awesome. Good for that guy. My understanding of what I've been being told is, like, making that breakthrough to affiliate status is the hardest thing, but then once you do, and you get, like, those stream reward points and all that kind of stuff, a lot of people will stick around just to accrue the points, and there's nothing exciting in there. That's very disappointing. Just a lot of raw ebony. As long as you maintain, like, your schedule of streaming, like, your affiliate status will maintain itself, is basically what I've been being told by, you know, all the other streamers who are giving me advice. And major shout outs to, like, all those other streamers out there, because there's so many cool, friendly people who are teaching me how to use this platform better. Code switching, you say? I think you've heard this term just for the first time yesterday, but you don't remember the context. I very first learned the term, actually, from the show Big Mouth. Believe it or not. Silly Netflix show about teenagers going through puberty. But there's one episode where the black kid was telling one of his white friends... No. I don't remember the details. It's been, like, multiple years since I've seen the show. But one of the black kids was, like, telling one of his friends how he has to code switch and put on a different personality between hanging out with his white friends versus hanging out with his black friends, because that's society for you. And, I mean, he's not wrong. But also, it's just a lesson in the show. But that's where I first heard of that term. And yeah, it's just you have a different personality with a different group of people. But from the context of streaming, it's a bit different how my very rudimentary understanding of the situation is. It's a bit different because, like, you're not here in the room with me. I can't look at you and be like, oh, you're the black friend group, I'm gonna act in this way, kind of a thing. Which, that sounds extremely racist to say, and maybe it is. But I'm just relating it back to the context of how the show Big Mouth portrayed it. There's not like a visual indication, so you have to like think about it and intentionally choose the kind of vibes you're going to give off based on the game you're playing and the people who come for that game, instead of for the group of people that you look up and see in front of you, type of a thing. And I definitely had not thought about applying those kind of... Ooh, there's a key in this room. I definitely had not thought about applying those kind of social... What would you call it? Techniques? Socializing techniques? To the context of, like, playing video games on Twitch. But yeah, other little things like that, it just... I did not think of. I probably never would have thought of on my own, but helpful people are like, hey, this is a good idea to try.
Can you help me? I've lost my way and cannot find the holy place for which I'm searching.
Okay, what's this holy place?
Yes, the fields of Kumu.
Oh.
But I seem to have lost my way.
You want to go to the fields of Kumu?
Know this area better than I.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
we'll go there.
The fields of Kumu are near the water.
Yeah, they're over here. Look, right there. See that marker on the map that says Fields of Kumu? It's there. Oh man, this is a long distance escort quest. Oh man, and you are one of the slowest people in the game, aren't you? Okay. Hold on, there's a cliff racer. It's coming after us. Why are you shouting taunts at the cliff racer? You didn't do anything. I remember the Fields of Kumu. It's where Vivek did some humbling thing. I mean, that's all the pilgrimage sites. Yes, in the Fields of Kumu, Vivek, if I remember correctly, we'll get there and read the plaque, but if I remember correctly, Vivek found a poor muck farmer who had some kind of a medical condition and she couldn't go farm her muck, and so she couldn't afford to make her livelihood. So Vivek took off his fancy Vivek clothing and rolled up his sleeves and went into the muck fields and farmed this muck for this lady to help her out and to make sure that she could maintain her livelihood and keep her home. Something like that. Now let's check and see if I'm right. No, that's not what I meant to click on because I'm a silly goose. I wanted the not blessing. There isn't much here, just a shack, a field, and a dock. The farmer inside the shack has nothing to do with the temple pilgrimage. A shrine of humility is due west of the shack, easily seen from the path when walking east. It gives you feather for 100 points, but what's the story behind it? Pilgrimage of the 7 Graces, sure. Fields of Kumu, Grace of Humility. You need a portion of muck to activate the shrine. If you don't have muck, proceed south to the lake and you'll come across mine with muck sponge. Yeah, okay. Well, they're not going to tell us the story because whatever, huh? Okay, lady. Try to keep up, please. But it's something along those lines. Do we have to go all the way up to Balmora to get to the mountain pass? Damn it, that's such a long way. And she is so slow. Do I have, like, make a companion walk faster spell? Like, fortify speed on touch? That would be awesome. I feel like maybe I did something like that at one point in time. I don't. Fortify enchanted intelligence on self. That wouldn't help me. Okay. We'll get you to this bridge, and then we'll line you up to go in a straight line, because otherwise you're going to get stuck. We can use this time to ponder our life choices. Like, why in the hell am I doing this escort quest? Okay, go in a straight line. Don't touch the sides or you might get stuck. Don't get stuck on the end, please. Okay, thank you. That's the hard part done. Well, I think the hardest part is just the tedium of walking 12 miles with somebody who is outpaced by a 3-toed sloth. But the difficult part is just making sure she doesn't get stuck on the bridge that traps 50% of all the NPCs that try to walk over it. Those bridges suck. Like, oh. Wonder, I don't know if we've explored that tomb or not, but we don't want to get her killed in a tomb full of undead. Good guy, Vivek. Get a life, Bridges. Oh, we're insulting them because they suck. Yeah, go cry home to your mama, little Bridge. Sorry, I didn't parse what you were saying at first because I'm a ding dong. I thought it was like a quote, and I'm like, what is that? The only movie I can think of that like might have a quote as absurd as that is, I've never seen the movie, but I've seen the memes where the what is it called? The Cell, the Oh Hi Mark movie. I don't know what it's called. Okay, puppy, you want up? Now that symbol is supposed to be an exclamation mark. I figured it was something like that. Oh, thank you for the cuddles. Do you want to show or bearing your ear? Do you want to show off your ear? Your battle scars? You gotta stay still. You gotta stay still. We're gonna get the camera. Actually, hold on. So this puppy, silly goose that he is, somehow, some way that I simply do not understand, we looked and could find no source of it. He almost ripped the tip of his ear off yesterday. So we took him to the vet and got it all addressed as much as we could. And I don't have a high enough quality webcam, but that's probably a good thing because we don't want gore on the stream. But if you can kind of see the tip of his ear there, it's like not fully attached anymore. He's a good boy. But like this is... We were very worried about him. Like, we were just Sunday doing chores, and all of a sudden there's like, why is there blood on the wall? And we find the dog, and his ear was just cut. And apparently, like, he does the thing where he shakes his head really hard and blood just like flies up and splatters all over the wall. But we couldn't find anything that he injured himself on or could have injured himself on. Oh, I'm escorting this lady. She's probably like pissed off that I just left her in the dust. We have another dog and a cat, and neither one of them had any blood on them. there wasn't like anything sharp left out. He didn't yelp or snarl or shout or cry or anything. Like, he's just tooting along like everything is normal, and like he's not suddenly bleeding and have the tip of his ear almost falling off. Like, we were freaking out for a good minute. No, where are you going? Where are you going? Come back this way. Lady. But yeah, that was fun. And now he's like, why do you keep messing with my ear? What are you doing? Why are you bothering me? And I got prescription antibiotics and stuff, so I'm like giving him pills and painkillers and a few other things, and like putting antibiotic ointment on his ear. And he's like, I think he thinks that it's a game, because when we were at the vet is like, oh yeah, he just kept trying to do more tricks so that I would give him more treats. When I was trying to examine him, he's like, I'll give you my paw, I'll roll over, I'll lay down for you, give me more treats, please. Oh man, he is such a dingus. He didn't even know that he was injured, I'm pretty sure. Goodbye, Elite. Dusty Elite. And the Nyx Hound too, for good measure. It's called The Room. Okay. Yeah, I was close. The Cell is a different movie where Jennifer Lopez gets inside a serial killer's psyche. Okay. Well, what is a cell except a room that you're not allowed to leave? I was on the right vibes. I've never seen actually either one of those movies, so I feel like I was pretty close for only knowing it through memes. Poor Dogger, yeah, he's a good boy. He wanted that bisected ear look. Actually, yeah, so our cat has, like, a bisected ear. So, like, I was joking around yesterday that he just wanted to look like his sister, because she has, like, her ear splits at the tip. Because, I don't know, that's how she was when we adopted her. When it's never been that big of a deal. So, like, I was just joking around yesterday, like, trying, you know, one of those stress jokes, because I have to do something so I don't panic about why my dog's ear tip is ripped off. And I was like, oh, he just wants to look like his sister. I'm a lot less worried about it after we went to the vet. And the vet checked him out and said that it's not a big deal. They're like, we can sew it up. It's an optional surgery. It's basically just cosmetic. He's never going to get the proper blood flow back to the tip of his ear, but it doesn't harm him in any way. So we can sew it up if you want, or we can just leave it to heal naturally the way that it is. And I'm like, yeah, it'll be fine to heal naturally the way that it is. We don't care if he's a little funny looking. He's a good boy. But yeah, that bisected ear look is definitely what he was going for. I don't want your money. I just wanted you to get where you were going. Okay, that was the worst escort quest in the whole game. Hey, buddy. Oh, we've been in here. Wait, there's a key? There's a key in here that we never collected? There is a key. Key to the Serrano tomb. Wow, the key to this place is inside of this place. Botched piercing in a back alley. No, that's what my partner said. I think actually both of you have been on the stream with Jess at the same time. That's what my partner Jess said. I'm like, well, if Chonk has a split ear and Maeve, as our cat, has a split ear, then Enid will be next, and Enid's our other dog. And Jess is like, only if she gets an ear piercing to go with it. It can just be a botched ear piercing. And I'm like, okay. Enid gets to be the one to accessorize. That's cool. But all the puppies, all the babies will match. 2 puppies and a kitty. Hey, listening. Oh, actually, there's Jess right there. Hey, listening on my way home. How did it go, by the way? I got you a big cooler box. Awesome. Thank you for the cooler box. If you heard me just a minute ago, you probably heard how it went. The vet said that he's fine. It's Well, it's damage to his ear, but it's not enough to cause him hearing loss or like any kind of permanent cause for concern. The only real concern is possibility of infection. So we got prescription antibiotics. We got prescription antibiotic ointment and pills. And then there's like little square ones, or they're like medium-sized square ones that she said are combination painkiller and anti-inflammatory. And so we got him those prescriptions, and otherwise she said that you can let it heal naturally or we can sew it up. If we sew it up, it will just be a cosmetic thing because the blood is never going to flow properly back to the tip of his ear again. So I'm just like, we'll just let it heal naturally. It's not that big of a deal. And I'm a little bit of a broke joke, so I would rather save the 12 cents, the $1,200 on not opting for a cosmetic surgery if it all could be helped. So he's just gonna have a silly looking ear for the rest of his life, and it's okay. We're still gonna love him.
Skies are blue over Red Mountain.
You're damn right they are. But drive safe on your way home, and thanks for tuning into the stream while you do it. We're gonna be ending the stream here pretty soon. We haven't been doing much of consequence. Our next big thing is we need to build the Redoran Stronghold, but we have a 7-day waiting period in order to do that. So since we have to wait 7 in-game days, I've just been exploring around randomly and just stumbling into random tombs and such. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go into this random tomb that we just found and murder all of the undead.
Good to meet you. I got yours, and the skies are blue.
Who are you people? Mirandus? Who populates Mirandus? Usually they're like bandits or cultists or something. Mirandus is Dunmer Stronghold. Mirandus has been taken over by a group of rogue Redorans looking to expand the influence of House Redoran in the Molegamar region. Oh, okay. So because we're Redoran, they're chill with us. The dome houses a chest with a random ebony weapon. Due to its central location, it provides access to a propylene network which links to Balmora and Pelagade. From there, Vivek can teleport through clever use of intervention and spell strings. The dome has a bed, 2 chests, a bookcase, and 3 baskets for storage. It can make a decent home, especially for a role-playing vampire. Okay, well, we don't care about any of that. There's nobody in here to murder. Well, we could murder them, but we're not gonna. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna fix me. Thank you. We only murder in self-defense. We don't murder people who don't want to murder us. Alright, I'm gonna go make yourself some breakfast. Hey, enjoy your breakfast, Baron. Always good to see ya. I hope... Oh man, I got the hiccups. I hope you get some delicious food in your belly. I'm probably gonna grab some food on my way home after I end the stream here. But I would like to find one more cool thing before we end it. But thanks for being here while you could. It's always great to have you. And thank you for the follow. Once again, this whole time I thought you had already given me a follow, but I'm never going to ask people to follow. If you want to, go ahead. If you don't want to, no hard feelings. So in this case, it's something that I've never paid attention to because I don't want to stress about it. But thank you anyway. It's always appreciated. But yeah, let's find one more cool thing to explore and loot and end the stream on a good note. Solipund, yeah, we've been here for a Mages Guild quest. How about this way? We have not explored this way yet. Oh, hey, there's people here. Hey guys, wanna hang out? No, you don't? Okay. How about you? No? You don't want to hang out? Well, then you can die. All that for 25 gold. You guys suck. Your measly shelter won't even keep you out of the blight storms. You wanted to die for that? Okay, this path just goes in a big loop. Okay, I guess it does just go in a big old loop. Let's climb the mountain. Oh, goodness. Y'all are worse than seagulls with diarrhea. At least then the worst thing to worry about is diseases, and I'm immune to disease. Hey, more cagooties with the booties. There's a cool cave to explore. Let's see what is in Odisha. Let's go full sneak archer in this one. Oop, we're in need of equipping some new arrows. Okay, there's someone around this bend. Oh, that's a frost atronach. Atronach. However you're supposed to pronounce it. Let's see. Ooh, water. This is a flooded one, eh? Okay, I don't see any slaughterfish in the water. Oh, there's a storm atronach. Oh, he's a strong one. But not that strong. Clan Fear. Okay. Got him. Got him. Oh, there's a key. Or is that blue or white? That might be blue. That might be an enchantment of some kind. Is that a friendly scamp? But we can't talk to it. Hey, are you friendly? No? Well then. Ha, I silenced you. These silence arrows are great. Make a mage try to charge you with a dagger. Or a spark blade, as the case may be. Okay, that was enchantment, not key. In some lighting situations, the ooh, 2 banned books. In some lighting situations, the blue and the white are hard to tell apart. Or maybe I'm just stupid and have bad eyes, which, I mean, let's face it, we all know I have bad eyes. But that was definitely enchantment and not a key, because it moved when she moved and she has an enchanted item. Spark Skewer to be precise, and she does not have a key. Okay, what is behind this door in Odisha? Well, there's a trap first and foremost. Okay, if you were locked in, does that mean you're a prisoner? Nope. You're someone who's going to die. Grave Ward Amulet. That's not bad. Okay. Hey, you trapped disarmed on the first try. More banned books. 4th Barrier, Frost Guard, Scroll of Insight, Feyfolken 3. That's a rare one. Fortify Magicka. We'll take the gold. Ooh, more gold. Fortify Luck. You know what? We'll just straight drink the luck potion. 3rd Barrier. Certisis's Porphyry. Invisibility. Ilnea's Breath. Daedra's Masterful Eye. Daedrea's. Ooh, good thing I looked behind here. There's extra gold. because we really need gold. We're definitely short on it with our 713,965 septums of cold hard cash. Literally cold and hard because it's metal coins. Okay, well that was a suitably interesting cave to end our stream on today. We have... How many days ago was it that we were told to wait 7 days? Oh, nope, that's too far. Oh, that's still too far. Day 425, we were told we have to wait 7 days. Because we gave her the contract and 5,000 gold, and she said come back in 7 days. So 425, so we need to come back at 432. And what day is it now? Let's make a save so we can check. Overwrite this one. It is day 429, so we have 3 more in-game days to kill before we're ready to go build our stronghold. But this cave was a good place to end our stream on. It's right around the time we end our stream, so it's as good a time as any. We are gonna call it there. We've just done a lot of random exploring and chatting and hanging out and having a good time. We didn't accomplish much, but the biggest thing we accomplished was we went and found all of the dreamers who were brainwashed by House Dagoth and made sure that we were recognized as the one who defeated Dagoth and freed them, boosting our reputation by 11 points, which is quite phenomenal, because in this game, reputation does a whole lot. But for now, that is where we're going to end it for the day. I did not mean to do that. I wanted Streamlabs. Thank you. So, Orbaron and Nate, if you're still around, and Jess, if you're still listening, and Mechlord, if you're still around. Oh, we've had a lot of people in chat today. I am losing track. For those of you who are still around and or listening, thank you all very much for being here. It is always great to have you. And if there's any silent supporters who aren't in chat, but you are watching the stream because you enjoy this content or just hanging out and having a good time, thank you very much as well. You don't have to be in chat to be a supporter, and we always love to have you no matter when or why you're here. So just want to say thank you for being here and hope you all had a great day. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night, morning, or evening, whatever it happens to be for wherever you are out there in the world. And as always, take care.